Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going through my main memory keeper, which is the hobonichi cousin avec. So yeah, this is if you saw my initial Techo Kaigi, which is like 3 videos back, it was like my only video in December, you would be very surprised. I have had I don't know how to explain. I don't know what to call this relationship that I've had with the hobonichi cousin. I guess maybe I just never thought I was good enough for the, I don't know. I don't want to make an analogy. Basically, I have been trying the hobonichi cousin since 2022. So in fall 2021, when the 2022 hobonichis came out, I saw this planner and I was like, I gotta try this. I think this would be great. And I kind of wanted to use it as a like full-on planner slash journal, like very much like monthly plans, weekly. At that point, I was like tracking, like planning my weeks, like time blocking, yes, and stuff. And I really wanted to get into time blocking in the vertical weekly format, and I thought the daily pages could kind of like be like daily to-do lists on the left, journaling and memory keeping kind of on the right. But I was also bullet journaling, so my plan at that point was going to be, I was going to be in an avec and then a half-year stalogy, and I got everything, of course, when it came out in September. So middle of September, I had everything, I was set. And then I started to feel guilty over it, and I felt like this was too much, that it cost too much, and that it wouldn't be worth it for me to do it, that I kind of guilted myself. So I ended up selling the initial 2020 the initial 2022 planner, the hobonichi. Then fast forward to spring 2022, and I remember because I was taking a trip to Florida, and right before I moved, I really was like, I want to try the cousin again. I really want to do this. I really want to try it. So I was like, you know what, we'll get the A6, the English, the like black cover English edition. And I got that. And then I was like, I'll use that to hold me over, and then I'll get the second half of the year avec. And then I decided, no, I am going to just get the full year. And no, even worse, I purchased the half year off of like a resale. So I had the July through December, but I was so interested and I could not find the January through June that I just bought the whole thing off of Amazon. And so then it led me to, I had to sell the July, and it was a nightmare. And I used like May and June of the first book, and then I moved in to July through December and I used it, and I was like, cool. Then fast forward 2023, I bought the avec, and then I saw they came out with the English full year cousin, and so I did a trade with someone online, and I traded my avec for the English, and I learned quickly by how bulky it was what a terrible idea that was. It was a pain to carry around at the end. This thing is literally a brick filled, but the problem was I also discovered the vertical in the Traveler's Company. So this is all duplicate. This was a pain because this was just duplicating. This was like supposed to be the pre-plan, and then the other one was the plan. And it was pain, and I did not like it. And I also realized, actually I liked these weeks because this was after the fact of my trip. I don't like kits because then I'm stuck with all of the stuff left over because I didn't need all of it. And it was a lot of work and I didn't like it. And then I had the monthly. Now I did like these, even though there was a lot of work to set up. But yeah, so 2023, did not like the brick. Also was realizing that I was just replicating everything. So then last year, 2024, I started the year off strong. I got to about March, and last year was like the year that I started the year in planners and ended the year in the same planner. So the Traveler's Notebook started the year in it, went crazy and tried other planners, ended the year in Traveler's Notebook. For work, I started the year in a hobonichi weeks. I ended the year in a hobonichi weeks. And one of the things I tested in the middle was the hobonichi cousin avec. And I think I used it for like maybe 2 weeks. And I had the other half sitting there. I think it is still here. Yes, here is the July through December 2024. And I'm pretty sure there's absolutely nothing written in this planner. Yep. I will probably be moving into this cover in May. I don't know, May is always the month of Animal Crossing, but I barely used it in 2024. So I thought, I'm done. No more cousins. This is not going to be the year. And then I saw Theory of Lauren's combination of the Traveler's Notebook and the hobonichi cousin, and the big distinction and the idea of having a planner and more like a memory keeper log book. And I think the big thing for me was actually the vertical weeks, and realizing that the vertical weeks now in this season of my life is a log and not a plan. I'm not time blocking. I'm using it to go back in the future and kind of look at specific moments, looking restaurants that I went to. When did I do this? When was this game? So yeah, that was the big shift, was the fact that this is more of a log than a time block. Like, I am blocking things off, but I'm coming in after the fact, like, so I can remember, and I want to see correlations, like my sleep and my mood and what was I doing that day type of things. So that is what I'm looking at with these, and this was the big shift. And also the hobonichi cousin is that planner that keeps coming back into the back of my mind, and I felt like having a clear purpose and a clear intention for this planner really helped me like solidify that this should be in my lineup, and that I don't have to feel guilty that I'm spending, a little bit more money than, some other planners. But the fact that I really have gotten to a point now where I feel like I am utilizing it. This is the planner I need right now, and it's okay that so all that to say, I am happily in this planner. So yeah, I guess we'll start and we'll kind of do a little bit of just like a walkthrough and tour of this planner. So this cover I got from this Australian shop. So I still remember, I was in Germany. So this was summer or June of 2023. And I was scrolling through Facebook, and I distinctly remember being in Germany at this point. And I'm scrolling through the hobonichi Facebook group, and someone said, "Hey, look at this cover I got. It's a full custom, like I think it was like some art that they made, and they uploaded it, and they're like, look at, I have this cover." And it was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And I saw the person, whoever posted it, put a link to this shop, and I checked it out, and sure enough, you could customize it, and you could customize it with 2 pictures. And naturally at that time, June 2023, I was in Germany when the Stanley Cup was awarded that year to the Vegas Golden Knights. The Sabres had just gotten off, a couple months ago. They were pretty much 1 point out from going to the playoffs. Of course, times have changed now. I'm not going to get into that, but I was in a post-hockey lull. And I also was thinking ahead to the Bills season. And I believe, the draft had just happened a month ago. We had drafted Dalton Kincaid at that point. And in a month, training camp would essentially be starting and stuff. And so I thought I wanted to create a Buffalo themed cover. So yeah, I mean, this is what it looks like. It's very, very similar to the hobonichi covers. The only thing I'd say is they're not going to hold as much. Like, I'm pretty sure this cover would not fit a full year cousin, and especially a bulky one. So I have a feeling this is going to be something that you start. So like when I start a new planner, I will use this. So January, July, but it'll be interesting to see. I kind of want to test out. This is definitely going to bulk up. I'll see, can this handle the avec bulk? So yeah. So in here, I basically just have some stickers. So these I created with some address labels. This is the Sabre schedule, and you might have seen, if not, I'll point them out in the vertical weeks, where I just stick them in there, and it just tells me the date, the time, and who they're playing. And the versus is a home game, the at means they're away. So yes, so yeah, I made these. I have some ideas for next time, but that'll be for next season. Then these were some freebies from a Yoseka purchase, so I'll use those at some point. This is just a reference for me. So right over here, I have my Tombos, and I just labeled some Tombos that I felt best went with the like Sabres and Bills and Sabres colors. And then it's nice because you can use, so like blue and gold are Sabres, blue and red Bills, and then red and black are actually the alternate Sabres goat head logo. So I'm able to use basically these four for Buffalo Sports. This was from Randy.plan. I think this was a freebie, or it came with the Advent. I got this around the same time I got the Advent box, so I think it was a freebie. I'm not quite sure. These were definitely from the Advent which reminds me I gotta use them because it was snowing, so I gotta put those in. Another thing from the Advent box because winter. This was a freebie from Planner Monkey Co. And I just liked this quote. This is just a picture I printed with the Canon Ivy. I added, this is when he was an assistant captain, Darlene, and now he's the captain. So I went, actually, this is with a jelly roll, and I just went over the sea, and it's lasted, so that's great. This, I ordered some stickers from this YouTuber, and I just got this card and just saved it. And this came with my Sterling ink. All right, and then in this pocket we have, so I just got these in the mail yesterday. These are from Midori. What I didn't realize is that these are actually doubled, so if you can see the perforation, there's like 2 of them, so you get 2 sets in each one, which I thought was super cool. I wasn't expecting that. So these are new little icon stickers. I like to put like the seasonal emojis and icons, so we have some winter ones. These are from Mandy Lynn Plans. I'm actually trying to get rid of these. I would rather just write it myself, and so yeah, I have some script stickers, and then I have, these are Mandy Lynn Plans icons that I like. That's nice because other than this one, these 2 are things that I do a lot, and so it's nice to not have a little thing that I'd have to purchase a lot. And then these are from Traveler's Company from that sticker set. I'm gonna kind of just use it as I see fit. So yeah, so that's in there. I think that is it. Over here I have, these are stencils. This one's a Kokyo, and this one is the hobonichi one. I'll use them occasionally, or as a straight edge. I have some blotting paper. It's Tomo River paper. I'm using fountain pen ink, especially there, like it's juicy. So, and then this is a pencil board. I don't think this is a hobonichi one. I think this was just a generic one that I got off of Amazon. And then that's pretty much it. So I'll just quickly put this back. All right, so I have a clear cover on this. This is a Midori cover, but it's not the Codex one. It's just the regular Midori A5 cover. It's nice. There's a little bit of room, so I know that when it bulks up, this cover will fit nicely. My pen, so this is a Uniball 1 body, and I can't remember what I have in here. Which one did I put in? Oh, this is Momuji one, but you can tell like it's at the end of its life. So yeah, I have a Muji 0.38 cartridge in here. I think my favorite gel inks are the Pentel Energel 03 and the Muji 0.38. But I have some other cartridges that I'm using up, so I don't know. Yeah, so that's what's in there for now. So yeah, so we open it up. I'm probably will decorate it. You'll probably see this eventually with stickers. I just haven't decided what I want to do, and I just don't care. This was from Lindsay's Patreon. So this was a freebie for, I believe, the Doodle Perk, and it's just a planner system log, which reminds me, today is the 22nd, And I know I was in this yesterday. So yeah, I'm just curious to see what days I'm using this. So it could be that I just like came in here to write down one thing, but I opened it. So just to see, you know, I'm not in this one every day. This is a log. It's a memory keeper. I'm coming in on the day or after the fact for the most part. So all I did here, this was Randy for patrons. If you placed an order during her sale, you could put your name and she would give you some stickers with your name on it. So there was 2 sets of this one, so I figure one for this avec, the other one for the other. Here, so a few things haven't come in yet. I ordered things late from the Coffee Monsters Co. So eventually you'll see the monthly stickers here. I don't really do anything other than put the monthly stickers, and I usually just use it as a reference. Now, my plan for this spread is really just to put down notable things that have happened that might not have a direct impact on me, but are things that I think I should remember that happened. So for right now, we just have, this was around the time that I noticed that the wildfires in LA started. And then like TikTok was banned for like an hour or a couple hours or whatever it was. I really should go in and find, if you have any others that you think that I should go in and add, yes, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this spread. Notable things, if notable people, you know, pass away, like I hate to say that, but just notable events will go in here. This is not going to get filled up. And then I haven't done anything with the monthlies yet because I'm waiting for the Coffee Monsters Co. monthly kits to come in. I ordered that all. I might have ordered them on Christmas because I ordered the day before Christmas Eve. I ordered this and I figured if I'm going to order this, I might as well just order all the kits. And so my plan for this, I'm hoping to have a video as soon as they come in. I'm probably going to film a video and then post it for that, whatever the closest Sunday is. Basically, like this is kind of going to be like a table of contents for my memories. So like on, I can't think, like this day, I went to a Sabres game on this day and I witnessed a goalie goal. It's only happened 19 times in NHL history. I am going to mark this on my calendar. Yes, the goalie was the Penguins goalie and not the Sabres goalie. But I got to witness a goalie goal in person at the arena. So I'm going to put that down. If you don't know me very well, I am a Sabres fan first, a goalie fan second. So yeah, seeing a goalie goal in person was probably the highlight of this month. And I think I might put highlights over here. Like highlights, because there's those dot stickers and stuff, and like key memory, like core memories. Maybe I'm gonna see how the kits work and I'm gonna find something. But yeah, this is kind of gonna be like a table of contents and stuff. So when that comes in, we'll do that. So yeah, basically my weeklies, I have realized I can't do kits. I never use all the stickers and I get annoyed when I have to go and stick them in another sticker book and then force myself to use them later on when I don't want to. And I really just want to put a piece of washi tape. I have been enjoying the sidebar that I've seen like Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co., Theory of Lauren, like a lot of people are doing this sidebar. I am switching this from habits to mood, but I tried a habit tracker. I realized this is a planner thing, not a memory keeper. I could care less that I took my vitamins, that I had 30 minutes of exercise and dinner. Like, I just want to see that I had training, that I had a sick day. Like, that's it. So yeah, I have been enjoying these. I put in, so these are the stickers I made for the sabers, and then for the bills, this is what I was doing last season, like the bills one. I have these icons, and I just would rather use these in my spreads because they're much smaller, they don't take up as much space, it's easier to write in there. So my goal for next season is I want to utilize these again, though I think I might want to change it up a little bit. I kind of want to put the logo like next to it, so I know, like, okay, this is the saber schedule versus this is the bill schedule, but we'll figure that out later. So yeah, this was last week, and I'm really enjoying this setup. And then this is the current week. Yeah, it's Wednesday. I'll get to it. I have apps that I track my week in now. So I have O-Waves that I actually use to like pre-plan and actually do the time blocking. It's nice because as things change, I'm able to change things easily. And so when I come in here, I know, okay, this is how the day was. There's nothing that's going to change. And yeah. And then we get into the dailies. So this changed a little bit too. I'm keeping the monthly as like a dashboard in a way. This is Receiptify. It works with my Spotify, and it pulls the top 10 songs as of January 1st. And so this is what I was listening to. And then these are from Randy.plans, and they match the Hobonichi color palette. And so I'm going to put in my song so when I am setting up February, I'm going to come back and this is more like, this is the stats. Like, this is what last month, what December was. This song was my number one. But this is going to be like in my head. Like, what is the song that I keep thinking of in my head? What do I keep going back to? And a movie or TV show that I really liked. So, and then we have this is the fountain pen ink that I was using in my TWSBI Broad. And then this is the Tombow and the Pentel that I was using. But you'll see, I don't really stick with those, but you'll see. So yeah, I started by doing the Coffee Monster Co. Journal prompts here. I ended up moving these into my planner, into that spare insert. So yeah. So I'm just keeping it as simple. It's literally just whatever I want it to be. I try and include pictures and stickers and bits of ephemera and stickers like this to take up the whole page, and then if I want to, a quote. This is the commercial about tipping that I love, because this is these are all goalies, and then this is Brad Marchand, who everyone can't stand, and he's like, I love tipping, and he's like, I forget what his number is, but he's tipping that percentage and stuff. And then yeah, and then Josh Allen saying that the goal is to get to play Mr. Brightside, and then making history. The Sabres keep making history, but in all the wrong reasons. I mean, we had 0 shots on goal, and yet in the third period we scored a goal and McLeod gets a hat trick. Like, what? Yeah. And then yeah, the goalie goal. This was a huge moment. I was not drunk, but I was like, whoa, what's going on? Yeah, it was also NHL history, because it was the first time a goalie has ever had an assist and a goal in the same game, which is insane. I had to include it. I mean, so these are Sabres goalies. Luukkonen played really well. I was not happy with the Malkin hit, and yeah, that did not make me happy, but yeah, this was actually moments before the goalie goal. It was a crazy game. And then yeah, I need to decorate a little bit. You know, I was watching the game and then I kind of went to bed immediately, so I gotta do some backfilling, but that's honestly okay with me. And then I did do a little bit in the back. So this is going to be my spread to track the sports that I care about. So we have the NFL, the NHL, the AHL, and the PWHL. And these are the teams I follow. So the Bills, the Sabres, the Americans, they are the Sabres affiliate team. So when we need to call up players, they are coming from this team. And then we have basically the PWHL. The first season I was going with the Frost. Now especially now that they're hinting that they want to expand and they're going to, I think, add like 2 more teams next season, and like that they're doing the PWHL takeover and they're coming to Buffalo. So it makes me think that Buffalo is definitely on their radar of a team or a city to host a team. So now I'm thinking that I'm just gonna root for all the teams, especially root for their goalies and stuff, and then just hope that Buffalo will eventually get their own team one day. So I'm kind of just following along, excited for women's hockey. It's very exciting to see like be a part of the inaugural team and kind of like pick the winning team. I didn't think that when I picked the team, I had no idea that they were going to be, you know, winning the inaugural season and like winning the Walter Cup. So it's really cool to witness history and to see women, especially women like who are around my age, being able to go out there and play professional hockey. So yeah, so definitely I'm going to be tracking that. And yeah, and then I did a fountain pen ink spread here, and that's pretty much it. I don't think yeah, it's all in Japanese, so I'm not really sure. The hard thing is with not having the full year cousin is I don't know what to do with the My 100, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have like questions or anything that you want me to make a video on, like please comment below. I have some ideas, but I don't really know. Like I would love to hear from you of what you want to see, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.